Hi, everybody. Welcome to this week's Illumination Live Q&A session. I'm happy that everyone is joining us. And if you're not here live and watching it on replay, that's fine too. I'm just happy to have you all here. So what I'd like to do today is I'm going to talk to you about using the end screen in Vimeo videos to be able to present a call to action, which is a button that people click on and then they go to a different place. In this case, it's going to be a landing page. Hi, Dinah. So calls to action, we all work on them almost, it seems like constantly, whenever we do a landing page or a funnel. And sometimes we do them in Facebook posts or Facebook ads or in emails where we'll have a button or a link that people click. And that's to encourage them to take an action, hence the word call to action, CTA. Well, one of the places that I think a lot of people don't remember is a tool that you can use. And it's very, I find it really helpful. And I think it's kind of slick too, because if someone is watching your video, particularly if they watch it all the way to the end, that means they like what you're saying and they want to hear what you have to say. So when the video ends, if you don't do any changes to Vimeo, what's going to happen is when the video is over, a black screen pops up and it'll say more from Phyllis Winters. And there's a couple of problems with that. First of all, not necessarily, I don't want all my videos, and even though they are listed as private so people can't play them, I don't even want them to see them. And I don't even want there to be a chance for somebody to go off the reservation, so to speak. So what I was doing before I figured out that I wanted to do the CTAs is I was just having the end screen become a thumbnail. And it was the same thumbnail that I used for the beginning of the video. And that's fine too. And what I'm going to show you here in a minute is how to change what the end screen does. Now, the biggest thing that you need to know is this little trick that I'm showing you with the end screen that you can customize only works when you actually embed a video somewhere. So you can't just share the link to somebody, like you can't share the link to the video in an email and then have them run it basically on Vimeo and expect the end screen to function, because it won't. So in order for this to work, you have to have the video in question on a landing page. So if really your point is you want to send an email and you want them to click on the link in the email and then see this video and have that end screen, all you need to do is create a super simple landing page. And you can do that in ClickFunnels, Lead Funnels, Keep Pro, Infusionsoft, FG Funnels, Drop, any of the funnels. You can make a very simple landing page and use the link to the landing page. And then on that landing page, embed the video. And then once the video is embedded, now you can use those interaction tools, because they only work on videos that are embedded. Okay, so now I'm going to share my screen so that I can show you how the magic happens. Here we go. Okay, so the video that I'm going to use, just because this one doesn't have an end screen yet, and it really has nothing to do with the topic of, I'm going to point it to someplace else, but it's not, this is not something I'm actually using for anything. I just want to show you the mechanics of how this all works. Okay, so the first thing you need to know is you need to have the video, of course. So when you upload the video into your Vimeo account, it ends up right here. Now that's not the way it used to look, and it's hard sometimes to when they change things without really telling us what they're doing. But let me show you how you work with any video now that Vimeo has changed this outlook, the way it looks. You click over here on this advanced, the advanced tab, little button here, and that brings us right back into what we remember. So if I don't know if you are familiar, but let me just take a quick little stroll down here, and you land on the general tab. And in there, that's where you give a title to the video. That's where you can choose the thumbnail. And this, so this is in fact a thumbnail. It's a still from the video, but I have it set as a thumbnail. Then this is where you determine, is it private or public? And mine are private because only people who have the link can see them. And people who have the link, obviously anybody who clicks on a landing page that has the link, that means they have the link. And then here's one of the tricky places that people kind of trip up every once in a while. Right here where it says, where can this be embedded? And I changed it from, normally you would put it nowhere because you don't really want your proprietary videos being embedded anywhere if you're just passing the link to someone to use. But in this case, I do want to embed it on a landing page. And if you were going to put it on your portal, you would put the domain of the portal. So here, the domain of my landing page is getilluminated.untanglethetech.com. I also have, when I do certain preview in ClickFunnels, it'll come up, the domain is getilluminated.clickfunnels.com. And when I do a preview, it will say app.funnel-preview.com. So those are the three places that I'm going to want this video to show. And it's going to be an embedded video. So you have to add the specific domains of wherever you want this to show. And then you just change who can comment. I don't want comments. I'm just trying to show the video. And that's really all you have to do on the general tab. Now on the embed tab, you have to come in here. I personally, these control bars, the play bar, the volume, the speed controls, full screen, I leave them all there because I don't mind them, but sometimes people don't want it and you could just toggle any of those off. This is the one right here. You can have, they can like it, they can watch it later, they can share it, or they can embed it. And these are the little icons that show up there. I don't really want someone else to be able to embed my video, so I always turn off embed. Sometimes you might want someone to be able to share it. I normally turn that off, but if there was a reason that you might want your video to be shared, you could leave that on. Watch it later. You can leave that on as well. If, like, this is a 1-minute video or a 2-minute video, so you don't need to have it watched later. But some of my training videos are like 45, 30 minutes, 45, sometimes an hour, and they might want to watch it later. So it's nice to leave this watch it later icon. For this little one, I'm not going to do that. And again, I'm not in it for the likes, so I'm going to turn that off as well. And then the way this normally defaults is when you come in for a new video, it has the name that you gave the video. It says your name, it has your profile picture. And I personally think that really looks bad when you watch the video. So I always turn that off. Right here, they have it set to let users decide. And I always turn that off. And I make sure that I turn off each individual one. I don't want my profile picture. I don't want the title, and I don't want the byline. And then you save all of that. Now, something that you can do if you have the plus version, you can save all those settings that I just did, and I call them my settings. So every single time I load a video, I don't have to come in here and click this and unclick that and check this and uncheck that. I just change it to my settings, and it does all those things I just showed you with one click. Okay, so now we've gone to the general, where we have told Vimeo where it can be embedded, that it's private, you can only do it with the link. Then we've gone over to the embed tab, and we've changed what we want to be able to be seen and what we don't want to be able to be seen. And if you have the plus version of Vimeo, you can store them and then make all of those changes with one click. And now here's where the magic happens. Once you have a video that can be embedded, now this interaction tools is now available. So right here where it says, what's your end screen? And right here, this is the default, more videos. So if I don't do anything at all, let me just move this ahead so you can see what this is going to be. Okay, so see, that got to the end, and now this is what it shows. It shows more from Phyllis. Well, I don't want that to be, that isn't what I want. So I want to change that. I'm going to click right here, and I'm going to change that to, I don't want it to be more videos. Now you could have it be the thumbnail. So if I chose thumbnail, then it would use the thumbnail that I chose in the beginning when I first set the video up. But what I want to show you is the magic of call to action. So the call to action is kind of like a little mini landing page. It lets you set up a button and some text so that you can have people actually go do something. So here, I'm going to have this be, I'm just going to say test end screen CTA. Okay, so see, as I type, whatever I type over there shows up here. And then I type some information. And whatever I type over here shows up over there. And then now here's, it says, okay, what do you want, where do you want the button to go for the call to action? And what do you want the button text to say? I'm going to say learn more. And then I'm going to want it to go over here, just because this is just a, for instance, this is a ClickFunnels landing page. So I'm just going to copy that URL. And I'm going to put that right over here in the button URL. And then I click, and I can add a background image. And let's see, what do I have for photos? Yeah, let me find some photos because it's kind of nice to have a have a photo background, because it doesn't, like, otherwise it's going to be just a solid color. So let's just say, for some reason, there we go. I don't care. I just want to show you what it looks like. Okay, so you can add whatever background photo you want. And if you were doing this for an actual lead magnet, you would put a photo that relates to whatever this lead magnet is that you're going to want to point them to. So then you click add. All right, so now when it gets to the end of this video, it's going to pop up that screen and click on the button, and it's going to go over to this landing page. But remember, I told you that it can only work on embedded videos. So before this will work, we have to put a simple landing page with this link on it. So I'll copy the link, and let's go over here and let's duplicate this. And I'm just going to do a really quick, super simple landing page. And this is how quick and easy that it is. I'm going to build a new funnel and create a custom funnel. And this is going to be test CTA landing page, build the funnel. And you can also do this on an Active Campaign landing page, a Keep Pro landing page, an Infusionsoft landing page, a MailChimp, and wherever you can build a landing page, you can do this. All right, so I'm going to now just choose like a super simple plain page, because the point, we're not building a funnel today here. I'm just showing you how embedded videos work. Okay, so then I edit the page. And remember, this is how quick and easy it is. You make a blank page. Let's just put a background photo in there. And let's see, how about that one? That's nice. Okay, and then I'm going to add a new section, and I'm going to make it, let's make it small. And then I'm going to add a new row, one column. And in there, I'm going to add a video. Now I just copied that. I copied this code right here from Vimeo. And now I'm going to put that code. I'm going to change this custom embed to Vimeo and then copy that code. Now here's another little mystery about Vimeo and ClickFunnels. The actual video link that works in ClickFunnels is the part that doesn't include, see this, there's a slash, letters and numbers. You have to remove that, and then you have to press enter. So the Vimeo link is just vimeo.com/numbers. Do not have another slash with more numbers and letters, because that will not work. Okay, and so then we save that. And we're just going to call this test CTA landing page. And see, as I'm typing, This is showing up there. And this is the heading. Test CTA landing page. And I'm just going to turn that, make that, pull it down a little bit and change the text color to white. And also, I guess I'll make it bold so it shows up a little bit more. Okay, so the point here isn't to make a landing page. The point is to show you how the embedded video works with a call to action. So then I'm going to save that. And now the only thing that I have to do is I have to add, see this Get Illuminated app, I got to add that domain over here to where can it be previewed, and see there it is. And when you hit preview, notice up here it's app.funnel-preview. So you have to add that domain here. And then the actual domain of the landing page, you also add it there. But now let's go back over here. So here it is. That is the page we just built. And now I'm just going to move it to the end, and so you can see what happens. And then when it ends, uh-oh, I did the wrong one. Okay, that's not right. Let's see, interaction tools. Oh, that was my problem. I didn't save it. Isn't that silly? All right, so let's do that real quick. And that's a good example of showing you how quick and easy it is. And it's also important to save. This is a test, blah, blah, blah. And we want to go over here and gather. This is where we want it to go. So that's where it's going to go. And I want it to say, learn more. And I'm going to put the background image. There we go. So now click save. All right, I did add the image. All right, so I'm not seeing my save button. That's interesting, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why that is doing that. So let me try this time with feeling. And I swear it's not normally this. I don't know. I don't understand why this is giving us feedback like this. Turn on. Okay, I have no idea why this is not letting me save. That is really frustrating. Okay, I'm looking some more. Usually there's a save button right here. Ah, there it is. I don't know why it didn't show up. Okay, so now here's the save button. And now you just saw, oh, I see why, because I had my settings set up. So that was a conflict. That's what the problem was. Okay, but they didn't tell me that the first time. All right, so now back over here and let's refresh this and we'll move right to the end, and hopefully this time it will cooperate. Okay, there we go. So instead of watch some more videos from Phyllis Winters, it has this landing page. And if I click on the button, it goes right into, now this isn't really a landing page, but it's just to show you that you can have your landing page be part of the call to action on the end of a Vimeo video. All right, well, I am sorry it took so long to find the save button, but that shows you that there's always something going on. And Vimeo just recently changed their user interface. So it didn't used to be quite that rocky, and I'm not familiar with it yet. So I apologize for that. All right, so that is, Carly's asking, with your portal change to ClickFunnels, what are the options available? It's not, oh, Carly's asking, yes, it's the $97 a month ClickFunnels that you can use for your portal and for funnels and landing pages. The reason I have the $297 version isn't because you need it to do it. It's because I teach. So I have more than 20 funnels. And the $97 version of ClickFunnels allows you up to 20 funnels and 100 pages. So if you look, for instance, in my my portal is, in fact, you know what? Let me just show you that. Let me show you my portal, how many pages that is. So when I go over here and I go to my portal, which is called membership, this is considered one funnel. And look, it's all, and in fact, I don't even need this page anymore. I thought I was going to use that page for something, but I really don't need it. So it's really only 2 pages. So my whole entire portal is one funnel out of the 20, and it's only 2 pages out of the 100. So the $97 version of ClickFunnels will work for most people. And if you get to the point where you are going to be needing more than 20 funnels, it's because you're doing a lot of business. And then at that point, even though I think $297 is steep, I'm not going to pretend I think it's a lot, but I actually need to do that because I have so many funnels that I use when I'm teaching. And since we're here, and Carly, since you asked, I just want to show you this cool thing that I recently added to my portal. I have both like a help desk ticket system that I'm setting up, and I have a knowledge base that is on my WordPress portal. Well, I'm in the process of moving that over here. This is going to be the knowledge base right here where you'll type in what you want. And then I have like hundreds and hundreds of articles and links and things. So you'll be able to search from right there, right from my portal. And then you'll also be able to submit a help desk ticket. So that's something that I'm really excited about. Now that's another company that's called Fresh Desk. And it's like $15 a month to be able to put the knowledge base and the tickets, the help desk tickets. And I'm also able to cancel my WordPress, my LearnDash, my Memberium, the high level of hosting that I need for the WordPress LearnDash portal. And I was paying for the knowledge base plugin over in WordPress. All of those cost more than $15 a month. And this new support tickets, I can do tickets and help desk right in one place. Okay, so Carly, getting back to your original question, the limit that you have with the $97 version is that you can only have 20 funnels. I have probably, goodness knows, probably 60, 70, whatever, I don't know. And you can only have 100 pages. So if you're going to find yourself in a situation where you're going to outgrow that, then you would have to upgrade. But honestly, if you're not doing the kind of stuff that I do, where you have to build funnels that you're not even going to use, like I build seriously probably 2-3 funnels a week that I'm not going to use for myself. I'm using them for training, or I'm setting up funnels for clients that I'm going to move over to their ClickFunnels. So I really do need more than 20. But if you're going to use, I'm also moving my website. I have 2 different companies and 2 websites. And I'm moving both of those websites over to ClickFunnels, and each website counts as one funnel. So I've got my portal is one funnel, one company's website is one funnel, and the other company's website is another funnel. And my portal only has 2 pages out of the 100. And each of my websites, like there's a about us, services, blogs, and something else. I think it's 5 pages per website. So I'm nowhere near 100 pages, and I'm only at 4 funnels. So, and then, or actually 3 funnels. And then of course that leaves you 17 funnels to build landing pages and different actual funnels that you would use to send your clients to. And Michelle, oh, Michelle, I'm so glad. It really is easy. It's so easy. Are you talking, Michelle, are you talking about doing the call to action screen? I'm not sure what you're talking about, but yeah, I mean, that's kind of my thing. is ClickFunnels is so easy for all the stuff that I'm doing compared to what I have been doing. And I just want it to be easy. And I kind of, when I teach people, I like to drink the Kool-Aid. You know, I'm not going to tell you, hey, you ought to move everything over to ClickFunnels when I have all my stuff in WordPress. You know, that, why would I tell you to do something that I wouldn't do myself? So that's another reason. And I'm not going to say that I don't enjoy, you know, dinking around with, you know, LearnPress and LearnDash and WordPress and all that stuff. It is kind of, if as an entertainment thing, just for a puzzle solving practice, it's kind of fun, I guess. But if you're in a hurry and you just want to set something up real quick, it's really not easy to do that in WordPress and LearnDash. And it's so, so easy. Oh, and Michelle, she said it, you did it on a Vimeo. Well, Michelle, this is going to be live. This live will be in the group here. So the next time you're going to do it, just I'll put it in the guides. I add all of the lives to the guides. So just go right to the guides and then you'll see it so that you'll be able to do it the next time and have it not take forever. All right. Does anybody have any other questions? No. Well, you know what? There's a delay here with Facebook. So I'm just going to sit here for a minute or two. Well, actually like 30 seconds and see if there's any questions. Okay, Michelle, okay. All right. Okay, well, everybody, that is what I wanted to show you today. And if you have any questions, like Michelle, for instance, you said that took a long time, and I recognize now as it's coming out of my mouth, you wouldn't have known you had a question because you already did it. But for that example, you know, anything that you're working on, if it's something's taking forever, please just pop a question in the group. And if it's taking you forever, it's probably taking somebody else forever. And if there is a quicker, easier, simpler way, I'll do that the next live so that everybody can share. And the whole goal here is to make our life easier. Well, two goals: make our clients have a wonderful experience, have a really, really good client journey. You want the client journey roadmap to be smooth with as few bumps as possible for the client. And on the other side, we want it to be as smooth with as few bumps as possible for us. Why would we go doing something that we have to beat our head on the wall to get something done? And even then, we're not sure how we did it. And if it breaks, we don't know how to fix it. It just doesn't make sense. So I'm glad that you guys are getting some useful information here. And again, if you think of anything else that you think would be interesting, or even if you don't think it would be interesting, it's just a question you have, please drop it in the group and we'll take care of it next time.